Yo, what the flow? Big Fish here. Today we're coming with a video on if we can make a fish tank from Home Depot. We're actually here, Garden Center side. Had to find a little low-key place by the plants, you know, by the shrubbery. Anyway, so I did some prior knowledge research, and it's gonna be basically maybe like a mini pond is what I'm trying to go for. And since it's not a fish tank, what I'm gonna do is up the stakes and make it a $20 budget challenge. So we're gonna see if we can do that as well and get in the parameters of that. That might be a little difficult. Put the little 20 up here to make a nice editing. And yeah, we're gonna go now. Sun's up in my eyes. See you guys. All right guys, so I try to see if they had any trash cans or something on this aisle that I can get for the low to see if I can do something. But obviously even for something like this, that's 10 gallons, 27 bucks. Already out of the budget, so we can't do nothing like that. As you can see, they're all like that. Even thought of maybe doing a bucket, but buckets are only metal and they're expensive. I do know there's Home Depot buckets for like $5, but again, that's not for an entertaining video. So what I did find was a concrete mixing tub. That's only $7. I'll put it up here, the picture. I went to the concrete mixing aisle, there was only one. So this is what we're gonna end up using. Holds 14 gallons, I thought it was pretty good. Alright guys, we got a cart, as you can see. Got it good. Person was staring, so I literally made it awkward. That's why I kept looking away. Either way, I had to go in a totally unrelated aisle, as you can see here. I love the lights. Totally in the video, right? Totally gonna be in the video. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go check for some rocks and some brick or some type of concrete block so the fish can swim through, and some plants. We'll be over there. Maybe I'll have to do it with like a montage because it's really getting packed in here and it's like awkward every time I try to record. All right guys, we're gonna try our best. Alright guys, so I had a plan to get one of these, the half cinder blocks, but it's kind of honestly too big for this. I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger, so I think I'm going to go with these bricks, because the fish can still have places to swim through, and I can stack them up, and they're only 87 cents, so I like that a lot. So we're going to get like 3 or 4 of these, and yeah, and we'll go to the rocks right after this. Alright guys, so as for the rocks, for some reason the workers were making a little bit too much noise, so I couldn't film it live, but they had a ton of options. They did have variety of price as well. It was around like $4 to $7, but I didn't really like the fact that there was a ton of gray ones, so I tried to find one with the most color, but a ton of them were dirty. As you can see, these are notorious for that, but I did end up taking this one right here. The only reason I ended up taking it was because I thought it would match perfectly with the brick that I chose as well. Now going to the plants, there was a ton of options here, but I had to keep the budget in mind, so I didn't want to go overboard at all. So I was just looking around. There were so many nice ones, but they were above 10 bucks, and I think I had around like $5 or $6 left to complete the challenge. So I did end up finding these right here. This was totally not scripted, wink, but I did end up finding these right here. They had a couple of them that had like different variation of leaves, but I ended up taking one, and the price also fit in the budget. I forgot what the price was. I think it was like $5.48 or something like that. I do show it at the end. Alright guys, we just left right now. Haul ended up being a whopping $22.56. So 20 bucks before tax. I don't want to hear it. Still a $20 challenge. All right, we'll round it down. It wasn't 25. So we're gonna put it in the car, and then we'll see you guys and catch you when we get home. All right guys, we're back home. We got the stuff all here. So these are the rocks. I picked the rock color that would match the brick the best possible, as best as possible. I think I really just saw the color of the bag and I picked it. I was rushing, but it's all right. And then I got the brick right there. I got 3 of them instead of 4, just because, like I said, the pond or tank thing that we're going to be using today is a little more shallow than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little taller, but it's still perfect for use, so I'm going to do that. So right now I'm just going to put the rock in there and then have it rinse out for a little bit, because if you guys know anything about rock or play sand from Home Depot, is that it gets the most dirty once you put water in it. Like literally, look at the bag. Needs some help. So I'm gonna put as much to cover the bottom, and we should be good from there. All right, guys, it's probably a little too generous. We're gonna just go with that. Nice. Well, as you can see, it's very powdery. Look at my hands. So it's perfect right there. So I'm gonna put the hose in now. Have the water rinsing for about as long as it needs. Oh, sorry about that. And yeah, we should be good. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm over here following the camera. I'll get back to you guys when this is looking a little more clean. Yeah. All right, guys, after about like 10 minutes, honestly, I got it like this. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Come, check it out, check it out, check it out. It's pretty good. It's a little blurry still, but honestly, it's not bad at all. I did clean it out a good amount of time. Hand wash like this, like this. You guys saw the clips if I put them in there. But I did clean the brick up as well. So now I'm gonna put the brick, so like something like this, honestly, for them to go through, swim around, like that. You know what I mean? Then the next thing, I'll put one back here so the plant can rest on in the corner to get some sunlight. And then here, I'll just do like a structure, maybe like that. Yeah, so they can hide under here, and it's nice. Only thing this pond honestly needs is something like a water feature, like a pump right there in the corner, right here, something like that, or like a little waterfall, anything honestly. But yeah, take a look at it. It's not perfect because the plant got all this dirt up in here, but it's okay. It's not bad at all, especially for being a 14 gallons. You could definitely put a lot of fish in here. What I'm probably gonna do with it is, right now I have the minnows for the bass, the feeders, in a 5 gallon, 5.5 gallon. So something like this will be way better for them. Just have them so I could stock more at a time, have an oxygen thing in here. Filtration might be a little hassle, but I think I'll do like a sponge filter, chill, put it in the corner right here. And then there'll be a lot for them to swim, especially because I do want to get some like crawfish or like stuff like that, the mini lobsters for the bass to eat as well. So I could be able to have a lot of different types of things in here. So it will be used. It will be used. This is not one of those throwaways. Can I make it and then throw it away? But for 20 bucks, this is really good. You guys can do this. Obviously, you put a little more budget into it, it could be way more awesome. You could put some like driftwood up in here and stuff like that. But you definitely can make a fish tank from Home Depot. So yeah, that's third video of the series. If you haven't watched the last one, Hobby Lobby, it's right here. Go watch it. What are you doing? And subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to do, and it makes me happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Big fish out. Please like, comment, and subscribe if I haven't already said it. Thanks so much.